Why is the Earth floating in space and not falling down? This question may sound simple, but it touches the very foundation of how our universe works. Every day, we see objects fall to the ground. Rain falls from the sky. A ball falls when we drop it. Even we fall back down when we jump. So it feels natural to ask, if everything falls, why doesn't the Earth fall as well? To understand this, we must first change the way we think about space. On Earth, we are used to thinking in terms of up and down. But these directions are not universal. They exist only because of gravity. Gravity pulls everything toward the center of the Earth, and we call that direction down. Without gravity, the idea of down would not exist at all. In space, there is no ground, no bottom, and no natural downward direction. Space is not like the sky above us, it is an open, three-dimensional environment where objects move freely. So the Earth cannot fall down because there is nowhere for it to fall to. Now let's talk about gravity itself. Gravity is a force that exists between all objects that have mass. The more massive an object is, the stronger its gravity. The Earth is massive, which is why it pulls us toward it and keeps us standing on the surface. The Sun is far more massive than the Earth, which means its gravity is extremely powerful. Because of this, the Sun is constantly pulling the Earth toward it. At this point, a new question appears: if the Sun's gravity is so strong, why doesn't the Earth fall straight into the Sun? The answer lies in motion. The Earth is not standing still in space. It is moving at an incredible speed, about 30 kilometers every second. That is fast enough to go around the entire Earth in just over 20 minutes. This sideways motion is the key reason the Earth stays where it is. As the Sun pulls the Earth inward with gravity, the Earth's forward motion carries it ahead. These two effects, gravity pulling inward and motion moving sideways, balance each other. The result of this balance is what we call an orbit. An orbit is not a fixed path or a track in space. It is a continuous fall. The Earth is constantly falling toward the Sun, but because it is moving forward fast enough, it keeps missing it. This creates a curved path that goes around the Sun again and again. To imagine this, think about throwing a stone forward. Gravity pulls the stone downward as it moves. The faster you throw it, the farther it travels before hitting the ground. Now imagine throwing it so fast that the Earth curves away beneath it. The stone would keep falling forever without ever landing. That is how orbit works. This same principle explains many things we see in space. The Moon stays near the Earth because it is orbiting it. Astronauts float inside space stations because they are falling around the Earth, not because gravity is gone. Satellites remain in space because they are launched at exactly the right speed, slow enough to stay near Earth, but fast enough not to fall straight down. If a satellite slows down, it falls back to Earth. If it goes too fast, it escapes into space. Balance is everything. The Earth itself is part of a much larger system. All the planets orbit the Sun in the same way. Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and all the others are constantly falling around the Sun instead of into it. This balance has existed for billions of years. The Earth is also spinning while it orbits the Sun. This spin creates day and night. At the same time, the Earth's tilt causes seasons. All of this motion happens smoothly because the laws of physics remain constant. Even though the Earth is moving at tremendous speed, we don't feel it. That's because everything around us, the air, the oceans, the land, and even our bodies, is moving with the planet. Motion feels normal when it is steady, so when we ask why the Earth is floating in space and not falling down, the real answer is not that it is floating at all. The Earth is moving, falling, spinning, and orbiting, all at the same time. There are no invisible supports holding the Earth up. No ropes. No platforms. No walls. Only gravity and motion, working together in perfect balance. This balance is not just interesting, it is essential. If the Earth moved slightly slower or faster, its orbit could change. Temperatures could rise or fall dramatically. Life as we know it might not exist. In the end, the Earth stays in space because the universe follows clear and reliable laws. These laws keep planets in orbit, stars in place, and galaxies together. What feels mysterious at first becomes understandable once we see how beautifully simple physics can be. The Earth does not fall down because there is no down in space, and because it is always moving forward, guided by gravity, in a never-ending journey around the sun, and that journey is happening right now, even as you listen to these words. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel Space Probes, press the bell icon so you never miss any update, share with friends. Thanks for watching.